I mean, it was stressful. A lot of hours going into it. It was pretty much me just scrimming the best players in the world. The least thing you want to do is enter that tournament not prepared.
Season 3 is almost over, but before it ends, there are some exciting events you should check out. Aboard the Concha del Mar, head to Treasure Island. Play games on island courts and complete the list in your treasure map. After you do, the treasure will be all yours. In the city, it's time for another Rival Day, where we'll be crowning the new champions of the city. Win games and prove that your affiliation is the best affiliation. That's it for me, so hit the courts and finish the season strong.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. Are you going out for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament? The third qualification game day is January 8th. We've been checking in with some of the qualifiers and recently sat down with last-gen contender Fake 2 Justin. Check it out. We're so excited to have Fake 2 Justin on the show today. Welcome to 2K TV.
Super excited.
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At power forward, Jeff Green. At shooting guard, Will Barton. At the other forward position, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Michael Malone. It's time to meet the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. At forward, 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The head coach for your Phoenix Suns is Monty Williams. Make some noise for your Phoenix.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Denver Nuggets. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out. I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jeff Green. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now Paul, pass to Booker. Barton against Bridges. Down low, 5 to shoot, and the basket is good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Gordon outside. Barton outside. The Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Payne. Pass to Booker. Back to Payne. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Inside, here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
For Denver, they've got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Jokic passes to MP to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 5. Morris finds Jokic. Here's MP. Over Payne. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 7.
Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
Booker against Morris. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Dozier. MP outside. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now, and that's communicating, talk.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Jokic and body control. Hey, years ago, we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off it.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Campazzo comes in for MP. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Campazzo. There's the 3. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
In for the Nuggets, Jeff Green, Will Barton, Jamal Murray.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Booker. Shoots over Barton. And they get it back. Ayton. Fader on the way. Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got 10.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Here's Gordon. Tries again. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Looking to end this cold spell. And Booker with the jam.
How about Booker getting up?
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Barton outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Campazzo. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Green finds Gordon. Here's Campazzo. Here's Green. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Campazzo. Murray from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Well, if Murray can do that and become a threat from the three-point line, look out.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Kaminsky.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Campazzo. Here's Barton. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Murray against Booker. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Barton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Barton takes some tough shots, used to making them. He did there.
Outside Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. Can't get it to drop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one... Making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. On the court for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Monte Morris is out there with MP. And it's Najee in at the 4-man position. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Paul passes to Saric. Yep, that one goes.
Not to be denied, Dario with...
Changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson. McGee comes in for Saric. And it's Crowder in for Booker. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Free throw's good. Kaminsky.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Chris Paul out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This is what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for McGee. Here's Phoenix. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Back to Booker. So the Suns win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
How you doing, Frank? Are you serious with that question? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm going to play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by today, mad. I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay, so are there any other options to speed this up? Look, I'm way too good to be riding the bench over some organizational disagreement.
You can always go public.
Public how?
We have our ways.
You got a devious side, Kristen. I like that.
Oh, I'm an agent. It's what we do.
Okay, so what are we talking? What does that look like?
Well, something public yet subtle, unmistakable, but also with a hint of plausible deniability.
Yo, what are you talking about? Try that again, but don't sound like a fortune cookie.
Go to social, find someone complaining about your playing time, like the tweet.
Oh, you serious?
You know how many amateur sleuths there are digging up dirt on social every day? If you like a tweet saying you should be getting more playing time, I guarantee you the public will pick it up, amplify it, and bring the situation to a head.
Okay, so what does that accomplish, though?
Well, it forces the issue out into the light. Now the coach has to answer questions from the press about why you're not playing.
But don't he got to answer those questions anyway once they see the Perkins video?
Kendrick Perkins says a lot of things. Not all of them are newsworthy.
Okay.
But if what he says is backed up by you doing something like that, ooh, now we got a legitimate news story. And more than that, we've got a controversy, which is something no team wants. So if you want to get into the starting lineup as quickly as possible, this is the way to do it.
And that's quicker than just going to the GM?
The owner's going to hear about this. And when that happens, situations get rectified immediately.
You really think this could work, huh?
But listen, here's the thing. Total honesty. I don't think this is the route for you.
Okay, why is that?
Be honest with yourself, MP. Are you really ready to take on a bigger role right now, to be a starter on this team at this moment? Because if you're not, and you publicly advocate for that, that's not a good look. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
And what was your strategy to qualify for the tournament?
My strategy was kind of to let the game come to me. You know, sometimes in the first, I was only up by 5 points, you know, but knowing that my game was going to come to me, it just, you know, sometimes at halftime I was up by 25, you know, just staying patient, staying locked in, you know, same thing, pressing, but not over-rotating, just playing solid defense, and got some turnovers.
You qualified for Last Gen. Are you hoping to qualify on?
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. In our front, DA, take it over.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets are among the West's elite team.
But I love that resilience it shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Poeltl. The guard. Around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Porter comes in for Green, and MP subbed in for Will Barton. Murray, the pass to Soto. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And again, Denver no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Murray kicks to White. Pass to Vassell. Driving the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Fires the 3. Another miss by MP. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Yep, that one goes.
What you like about White, he plays with his head up, willing to share the wealth with his teammates.
Gordon, the pass to Soto. Inside, Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Gordon missing. San Antonio leading. White inside. He's covered by Murray. And it's White missing. Denver shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good on the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Denver. Porter in the corner. The drive by MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got his second bucket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
1 second left.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now.
The hustle work, you know, every day, twice a day.
He did indeed. Those long... So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 1:53 left here in the second. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
On the floor for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Denver shooting around 41% on the night. Murray looking around. Jokic draws the double. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Out to White. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 13. Soto, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
To the inside. Johnson gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and they double up Murray. Right wing. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 21.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Forbes. Hits the front of the rim and out. They've got Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with MP. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The 3 from MP. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
MP finds Gordon. He can't get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's McDermott. Pass to Walker. Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Forbes. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Forbes has got 6.
This is for any dedicated floor spacer. Once in a while, you have to test the defense inside. Forbes with a beautiful play.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
San Antonio leading by 5. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. He gets that one. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Forbes, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gordon, and the shot goes in. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch, and you can tell he's having fun as well.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good points.
So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Sure.
Is there anybody that you're looking forward to playing against or you're scouting in the tournament this year?
Definitely Ty Debo for sure. We go back from last year in 2K21. We played a few times, and obviously he's the reigning champ. So I study his game. We play a lot, so he's definitely one for sure. Grussi, who qualified on both consoles as well. He's another one that.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a... Happy Monday, everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, as the NBA...
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jeff Green. And every year... takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
MP is checked in for the Nuggets. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in for Osman. That one's off. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Good on the second one. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Sexton. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Gordon outside. Porter with it. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And here they go. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Porter in the post. Allen defending. Porter's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Allen. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Sexton And again, it's Cleveland converting.
They're really working the paint now.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
MP shot is good. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Morris, he's checked in for Murray. Love is checked in for the Cavs. Rubio comes in for Garland.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Rubio passes to Love. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Sexton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to.
The Nuggets will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Najee. Barton comes in for Porter Jr. Jamal Murray is checked in for Morris. And MP is subbed in for Campazzo. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Love. Mobley comes in for Markkanen. Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. MP is out there with Jamal Murray.
Oh, my. I mean,
just
hard on that one, B.A. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. To the inside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Count it. Good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Garland against MP. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Sexton. No good that time. Great D that time from Murray. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Osman with the bucket.
Darius Garland.
Here's Barton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Barton's got his second bucket on the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Love is checked in for the Cavs. Sexton comes in for Okoro. On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Osman at small forward with Love at the 4. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Got it.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 7 points in the game. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time. They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
MP no good. The Cavs trailing. Here's Sexton. This for the tie. Barton pulls it in. Osman's gone 2 of 5 tonight. On the wing, MP. Baseline try. Oh, another miss by MP. And the Cavs shooting the rock at 58%. High arcing shot. Osman no good. The Nuggets shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Green. And it's rejected. Here's Osman. Outside Garland. That one's good. This game is all even. He's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jeff Green. Then it's MP. Then there's Will Barton. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from MP. And here are the Nuggets now. Gordon outside. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Without giving too much away, tell us about your strategy.
Last year, it was an all-star difficulty, unlimited, so I think it's still the same. So basically, my plan is just to shoot a lot of threes. It's hard to defend, especially on that difficulty. It's hard because whites drop in, you know. So definitely, I'm going to press all game, shoot a lot of threes, and just force them to shoot twos.
Now let's make your Utah Jazz. At power forward, standing 6 foot.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nicole.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Green is out there with Jokic, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to Denver. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just
a different look for Utah. Whiteside's checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Denver, Porter comes in for Jeff Green. And MP subbed in for Will Barton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. Last game we saw him score 13. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And stolen by NP. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Porter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
From 12 feet out. The shot that time not on target. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic finds Murray. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mitchell. The 3 from MP. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best.
Mitchell is well liked. With some changes, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Royce O'Neal, and it's Bogdanovich in for Butler. Here's Soto, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. The wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert is out there with Whiteside, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Plenty of space. And it's in there. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the ability to rise and fire in catch-and-shoot situations, he keeps the defenders off balance.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. .103 left now here in the second. Gordon trying to break loose. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a boost when Rudy Gobert is this efficient on the offensive end. Such a smart basketball player.
Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Denver, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Whiteside trying to break free. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
The drive by MP. And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Gobert. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Green is out there with Gordon, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Gordon kicks to Murray. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA. Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Paschall comes in for Rudy Gay. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Denver, Michael Porter, he's checked in for Green. Morris comes in for Will Barton. And MP subbed in for Murray. Jokic passes to Soto. Feeds it to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz leading by 3. And here's Paschall. He has 5. Another miss by Utah. Morris outside. Lob pass to Gordon. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
1:16 left in the third quarter. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Tries from 10, and he hits the jumper for 2. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Clarkson. No good there. And the Nuggets going the other way. And MP with the basket on the assist by Gordon. 14 points for MP.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Morris passes to Soto. Jokic trying to free himself up. And the basket by MP.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 1. Back to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Soto. He shoots again. He lays it in. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Denver on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella Ish?
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit chat.
Okay.
I am putting out Infernos Bernie embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
I wasn't asking the question.
Have you ever heard of the fable of the 4 oxen and a lion?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Well,
no.
I don't have the time to tell it, so I'll give you the gist. Actually, no time for that. Only have time for the moral. United we stand, divided we fall. Imagine that, but with oxen.
Inspiring.
You and Coach aren't getting along.
I mean, it's clear that I'm not his first choice. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a huge asset
I
to this
don't care if you and Coach are sitting by the campfire singing Kumbaya. What I care about is what the public feels about your relationship. So, I need you to do an interview with John Luck where you sit down and you explain that everything is copacetic.
Yeah, but
clearly.
that's not the truth, though.
Perception is reality. Nobody likes a boat rocker, especially me.
Okay.
Sit down with John Luck. Say what needs to be said so we can all move on. You go back to basketball and I'll go back to dreaming of someday being able to sit down for a meal instead of scarfing down a shawarma wrap in the elevator.
The shawarma wrap. You didn't find that funny. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome to stay, but I'll be ignoring you from here on out.
Okay, well, thank you. You're ignoring me, okay? You have a great day, Miss Hanover. She is a nut basket.